ask me.
No, he's not. He's never going there.
I cuss too many people out.
Okay, so what do Prince Charles, Donald Trump, David Beckham, and Barack Obama all have in common? Well, the answer to that question is our first guest, Ben Price.
Now, Ben Price is an Australian impressionist who has 200-plus voices in his repertoire and was a finalist in Australia's Got Talent. Should have won, in my opinion, but hey, let's take a look at some of his impersonations now.
I can recommend a guy who is so messed up, he doesn't even know who he is. He suffers from multiple personality disorder. He even dresses up and impersonates various people. His name's Ben Price. 1 minute, he can be Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I've heard about this technology and it's fantastic.
The next, he's Tom Cruise.
Man, I can't tell you how excited I am. I'm so in love, man. I'm so...
And then everybody else in between.
Oh, he's very good. Ben Price, welcome to Daytime. So this started when you were a kid, right?
Oh, yeah, dressing up, doing all these voices. It's been around for like 30 years plus, so this is just a day in the life of Ben.
And Australia's Got Talent 2011.
Back then, yeah.
And that blew up your whole career.
Oh, yeah, it went huge.
And now what's...
Nearly as viral as your fall.
Almost.
You need to do a good fall coming on the stage.
I know, that's always a fear to think I'd walk on stage, but I would get a laugh and it would work.
You've got over 200 voices in your repertoire.
I know,
so
isn't that crazy?
How do you do that? Do you just study people and just keep practicing?
I study it unconsciously, so I could be watching something for a long time and then it just happens and I just come out with a voice. If I sit there and make notes, it's really hard to sort of do it, but after a while, I can do it.
Well, you've got plenty of material these days.
Yeah, I see enough of Donald Trump, so the voice it just happens. It just gets stuck in my head, and it just comes out. And you know, I'm the man of the hour because Kim Jong-un, we're great buddies now.
Yes.
And I was gonna have a SmackDown or a Raw. I was gonna fight this. I was gonna body slam him to the ground from the top rope. But no, he's a great guy. I want to do it to De Niro. That's who I'd like to. I'd love to do something to him.
So if I ask you, if I just throw out names, you can
throw a few names.
Okay, we mentioned Obama.
Well, Barack Obama, and I'm here to bring change. Change you can't believe it. Oh, thank you. It doesn't give me as much material. See,
right. Not as much as Trump.
I used to love Trump. Trump's fantastic, and George W. was great. You know, I used to love when George W. would say things like, "Rarely is a question asked, is our children learning?" You'll get that because I was doing that in Arkansas. They were like, is they learn or not? You got to ask yourself, right?
What about if celebrities became wrestlers? Can you give us an example of what they would sound like?
Who'd you want, like Christopher Walken?
Yes,
maybe?
please.
Excuse me, hello. Stepping into the ring, it's like two little mice stepping into a butter. One would fall and drown in the butter. The other would churn it into cream and win the fight. Wow.
What about
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yes.
He could be a wrestler. I mean, get prepared for pain. Get prepared to have your bones crushed. This is what I tell myself when I'm looking in the mirror, because I'm so old now. And my tag team buddy is Sylvester Stallone, you know, so like, you know, I'm stepping into a whole new ring, you know. I'm used to boxing, right? But this is a whole new thing, right?
David Beckham?
David Beckham, yeah, he kind of looks really big and like you expect him to have this real mean kind of voice, but he sort of sounds like this, you know what I mean? So Dave Beckham, he'd probably run around and he'd probably dart out the ring and he'd, you know, get out of there. It'd be a really amazing epidemic experience.
Do you do any women?
I do. Probably the closest I do is Marge Simpson.
Oh.
Oh, I got to hear this.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so I used to do Homer. That's how I used to speak, like Marge Simpson. I don't know if it sounds like that or not, but it's one of those. And when I used to do Homer as well, I don't think Homer would be fighting anybody in the ring. I'd probably be watching the Raw.
So if you go on a date, do you ever bring any of these people out?
I don't do dates anymore because my wife's not really...
Oh, well, your wife,
I used to. Like, I used to do voices for my wife like, a lot of the time. Like, even, you know, not just comedy. I'll be sitting on the couch and I'll be Sean Connery and she's, oh, this is nice. And then I'll be like, next night I'll be... you know, dim the lights, I'll be Puss in Boots. Like, oh, you are a beautiful girl. I love to scratch my claws down your back like Puss in Boots.
What about Donkey?
Donkey.
Donkey.
Oh, is that? I don't know if that's going to be as exciting, baby. If I do the donkey man, donkey's going to be a really good one. You know, donkey's got the same laugh as you.
Yeah, I heard. Can you impersonate me?
Well, the best I can do is Titus worldwide.
Okay.
That's
pretty close.
That's
I had to
pretty
keep
close.
watching.
Let's
but,
do it together. You ready?
Ready?
Titus.
Worldwide.
There's
All
a-
right.
give us a
We gotta
question
work on
mark.
that.
I gotta work
Take
on
your
it.
notes, you know, get
Kind
your...
of goes up at the end.
Yeah, it's like a fraternity.
Like a question.
Yeah.
It's like Christopher Walken. Everything
Yes,
sounds like
you're
a
right.
question, you know?
So where have you been here in the States?
I've been everywhere.
You've been all
well,
over?
almost. I've been to San Diego and Missouri. They say Missouri.
Missouri?
I don't get that, but
I know.
it's like you do juror duty, or jury duty.
Right,
But it's
right.
all different. Like it's like, you know, Yanni and Laurel. It's the way
Oh,
Aussies
right.
talk. We're different. We say, I ordered Atlantic salmon fillet.
Uh-huh, my dad says fillet.
Yeah, I say fillet, and the lady's like, I'm sorry, could you repeat that, sir?
Yeah.
The fillet.
Yeah.
She's, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble understanding you.
Right.
And she goes, you mean the fillet? I went, oh, yeah, the fillet.
yeah.
Let me grab the money from my wallet.
I know, it doesn't make any sense sometimes,
Yeah.
does it? How do we speak Australian? Can you...
Oh, well, there's a way.
Okay.
You know,
Good
'cause
day,
most,
mate.
Yes, most, you got the word. Yeah.
Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah, you're on the right track, but most people sound English.
Right.
Most people sound, you know,
people get them both
good day,
confused.
mate. Because we did come from England, but you got to say, okay, if you want to say razor blades in Australia, you've got to say rise up lights.
Rise up lights.
And there you've said razor
Rise
blades.
up
So don't
lights.
try and say razor blades, say rise up
Rise up
lights.
Rise up
That's what you-
lights.
And you
Rise
just
up
said
lights.
razor blades.
I need
feel
some
like
rise
I'm
up lights for my
You're
You're
knees.
speaking Aussie, that's it.
There you go. All right,
I
well,
feel like
Ben
Forrest
Price.
Gump trying to talk like that.
Yeah, Forrest Gump. I gotta get some
Rise
razor
up
blades.
So where are you off
I'm
to now?
gonna
You
show
going
you.
back to
I'm
Australia?
going back to
Go
Australia.
back to Australia.
Back to Melbourne, not Melbourne.
Australia.
You got
No,
a
it's-
Melbourne over here, but
Right,
I'm
we
going back
call it
to
Melbourne.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah,
Melbourne.
but we just say Melbourne, which doesn't make
Melbourne.
sense because you don't have the Bun identity.
Well,
so-
Enjoy. 3 kids?
3 kids, one
Well,
of each.
you
yeah.
gotta get back.
Oh, I can't wait.
All right.
And a beautiful wife, so
Of
I'm
course.
excited to get back.
Ben Price. Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, pleasure to meet you guys.
and
Thank
all
you.
your
Thanks so
personalities
much.
that you've got inside as well.
I'm gonna check in with
I'm
them
going
all.
to steal some of them.
You feel free, bro.
We'll be right back with more Daytime, so don't go away.